coffee is super expensive.
Well, you start the network for the day. It's appropriate that Tina Jennings is caffeinated.
It should be like built into my paycheck. Like they just pay for my caffeine every morning.
Everyone write to HSN.
I'm telling you. Okay, can I tell you, I have been in a long email chain trying to get this into HSN today because I always want you, this community that we have built, to have the thing that is literally the hottest selling thing that we do at HSN. It got sold out. I got an email, Tina, we can't put it in your show, it's sold out. We got it back. Sold out again.
True.
Chad has been working very hard to get enough quantity to put it in our show. Last night we had 4,000, Chad. I woke up this morning, we're already at 2,500. And that was with no presentation. This is why. Take a look at this. If you have a light socket anywhere, basement, garage, kitchen, bathroom, any room, you now have a ceiling fan, you now have a light, and it is $19.99. This is why it's going so fast, Chad.
Yeah.
When people are purchasing this, they are buying multiples at a time. They're not buying just one, because you're like, oh, now I want a fan in the guest bedroom. I want one in the garage. I want one in the bathroom. They're independent. You can have fan with light, light without fan, use them both together, and they both have 3 modes, 3 speeds and 3 modes, and there's a remote.
That's right.
Have you looked at the price of ceiling fans? No way we're doing this for $19, Chad.
Yeah, and that's why they did the free shipping, because we couldn't figure out why they were selling so fast. And we keep an eye on the inventory because we have to. And then HSN said, well, everyone's buying 3 and 4 at a time. And all of a sudden it dawned on me why it made a lot of sense is because you look at your sockets in your house, and now you go, every light socket could be my air circulation, could be my fan, it could be the shed, the attic, the basement, the garage, the places where maybe you want to turn the light off but keep the fan going. Maybe it's the bedroom where you want to keep the fan going but the light off. You can absolutely do that at the same time. That light is 1,000, well, it goes up to 1,000 lumens of light. You don't have to have that kind of brightness. You can go a little cheap or a little, lesser on the brightness. The fan, 3 speeds, it's like high, higher, and highest in terms of that. But here's the magic. See that lamp? You can do lamps now because all the blades are enclosed. So you're not worried about it, all right? And so that means those lamps with no exposed blades are perfectly safe. You can't touch any of the moving parts, all right? The LED technology is the light. I'm gonna show you that. So here is on high, but there's off, okay? There's a low, there's a medium, and then there's 1,000 lumens of light. Again, the light is never hot. The fan is blowing full blast. I can't touch the blades, they're enclosed. The light is not hot, but here's how it works. All you do is screw it into a regular light bulb or unscrew it, and I'll show you that when lights come back up. The remote control has all of your controls on it. So you have light on this side, and you have fan on this side. This is how simple it is. L, low, M, medium, H, high. So low, medium, high in the light, low, medium, high in the fan. Why did we build the remote this way? So when you're in bed, you can go, yeah, that third button, I know that's medium. I know that's whatever. You don't have to click the button multiple times. You know what I'm talking about. You go like this and you're in bed and you're half asleep. You're like, yeah, this, boom. You know which one it is. That's what we can do with this remote. Okay, here's the work.
Watch.
I'm just gonna flip the switch. And then any standard light socket, there is no trickery here. Even if you have a recessed or like a can light or whatever you wanna call it, we give you the extender. So if you do need to bring it down further out of your ceiling or out of your lamp, you can absolutely do that. I don't need to do that with this prop. All you do is go right here to your standard light socket. You screw it right in.
Wait, so no electrician, no special wiring. Done. I have a ceiling fan.
You have a ceiling fan. I just did it. And here's the difference, Tina. You have it in front of you. This is an incandescent light bulb. Don't get too close. It's hot. You can feel I can feel the heat.
Yep.
Now, those light bulbs release, they add to your electric bill in a bigger way than the LED.
Yeah.
This light bulb here, 80% of your electric bill, your energy, is thrown off in heat, not light. 80% of that is heat, not light. This is all what you're getting, the light and the fan, right? This is hot and incandescent and it's gonna burn out eventually. LED technology lasts a really long time and a lot more, not just energy efficient, better to see.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're talking your garage, your attic, your basement, so here's the thing what's going on. Especially when I read the comments or the chat room, it's like 3 or 4 at a time because you're like, where I sleep, where I read, in the bathroom where I'm getting my makeup on and getting ready. I want more circulation there. But in the attic, when you're not up there, turn the light off, keep the fan going.
On. Yes.
That keeps your attic circulation going, which cools off your house all summer. Yeah.
Judy already bought hers in the chat, but she hasn't received it yet. But she says she bought it. She's waiting for it to get there. She said she's putting it in her utility room. It's small, and I know this will help when I'm doing my laundry.
Yes.
You want to know why you don't have more ceiling fans in your home? Is because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to have an electrician come and wire it for a ceiling fan. Then when you go to price out ceiling fans, they're $300, $400, $500, $600, no matter how small or large. They're expensive. This is why we don't have it. That, I did not see that B-roll where she puts it in just the regular lamp.
Yeah, there's a couple of different versions, yeah.
You can put this anywhere there is a light socket. You can screw it in. You now have a fan and a light. Again, independent, they work independently. You can have light with no fan, fan with no light, use them together. They both have 3 different modes, you know, low, medium, high in the light and the fan. Remote. My friends, it's under $20 in free shipping. Now I understand why I kept getting an email back saying, I'm sorry, we can't put it in your show. It sold out last night with Adam. It sold out, what was the first sellout? Was it Marlo?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh no, we're done. This is it. And I got an email that said we were able to just get enough to do this presentation. So when I say people are buying multiples at a time, because I want you to take register of all the light sockets in your home. Think of every room, every basement, attic, shed. If it has a light socket, you now can get airflow, Chad. That's the expensive part.
Yes, the circulation's important for a lot of things, right? We're talking to cool you off for sure.
Yes.
We're talking your HVAC system, your air purifiers, your pets. If you have a socket, maybe where your dog is always sleeping, you know, put it above where they're sleeping. Your pets need to be cooled off too. They're wearing fur, okay? They're hotter than we are. They just operate hotter. So think about a lot of different versions. Maybe you work in a cubicle in an office, or there's just different situations for the school teachers. This is $20 in free shipping. You can buy a lot of them. And I know when I look at my house and I count the different light sockets and they're recessed can lighting, they go up in the ceiling, and you think, I can't get a light bulb in there. That's why we give you the extender, to bring it down out of the ceiling to where you can get the circulation, okay? But that favorite over-the-couch lamp, right? That side table lamp, where you can have this directly where you're doing your crossword puzzle. Get that beautiful, bright 1,000 lumen light, where you do your makeup, where you do your nails. The bright light. If there were no fan at all, this light would be worth the $20 in free shipping. There's not a question in my mind, because Bell Howell does sell the lights like this for that price. We've won Academy Awards for our lighting and our lenses for the movie projectors we used to make. So when you're talking about that clean, crisp white light, that is the light you want. That's gonna fill that basement. That's gonna fill that 2-car garage. It's gonna fill that attic. It's gonna give you the necessary light you need to see, as opposed to my girlfriend down here, Tina Jennings, who has the incandescent light bulb in front of you. That's the way of the past. This is the way of the future. LED technology, Tina, we know it lasts 50,000 hours plus. We know that. If you ran it every day for 8 hours, you're talking well over 10 years. And you never have to replace the light bulb. You never have to replace the blades of the fan. In fact, you can even, there's enough room in there, you can get like a toothbrush or any sort of cloth in there to clean any of the blades if it ever gets dusty. You're not worried about that. And it just screws into any standard light socket. No electrician, no wiring, no hiring. If you can change a light bulb, you can do this.
If you have somebody that likes to tinker around in the garage, right? Because my husband's always out there, right? He's doing, I don't know what he's doing out there, reorganize, I don't know, he's doing stuff out there. But you're like, I'm not gonna spend the money to get an electrician to come do a ceiling fan out in the garage or anything like that, because it's expensive. But you're like, it would be really, really nice.
Right.
Is there a light socket in the garage? Is there 2 light sockets? Put 2 of these in there. You now have 2 ceiling fans, 2 lights. Now you're able to get even better lighting in your garage. I love what we were saying about like the attic, like turning the light off but leaving the fan on. We're having a whole conversation with our AC guy about air intake and things in our house. Do you want to, he was talking about, oh, you need more airflow in this part of your house or whatever. He was like, oh, that'll be $3,000. And I'm like, I'll just,
that's a good deal.
How can I help with that, the airflow in my home? If you have rooms that you're not in a lot and you're like, it always feels stale or it always feels like whatever.
Right.
You can put a $20 item, $10 on a FlexPay and free shipping in there just to keep it fresher in there, to keep the air flowing. It gets stale and muggy because nothing's moving in there.
Yeah, this is on.
Oh, I know.
Can you hear it?
This is why everybody loves this.
Yeah.
And this is what I will say. Chad is supposed to have a noon presentation. I don't know who you're supposed to be with at noon.
I think it's Tamara, maybe?
Okay, we'll see.
Noon. I'm supposed to be on at noon.
Because we had 4,000 last night when I was texting Chad. We got in this morning, already about 2,000 sold in the middle of the night when there was no presentation.
What are we at now?
I don't know where our counter is at. But I will tell you, I'm not sure there will be enough for, we're at 600.
That makes me very nervous because I know what's left. That's not a lot for noon. That's probably not enough for noon. They're going to cancel my noon, Tina.
Look, it already happened to me twice. And I try very hard. I text Chad and I'm like, and you do, like your other retailers.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Chad brings us the best deals, the free shipping, and he always kind of siphons from other places so that you get your eyeballs on it. And I have been trying very hard for you to have this because I know how much it will benefit you at your house. Look at that. There's no way you're getting...
Well, I have sold socket fans in the past. We've done today's specials on socket fans.
Yeah.
Nothing at this price, of course, but this one goes in lamps as well.
Because it's very light.
It's lightweight. The blades are enclosed. It's safe, okay, so you're not worried. The other ones I had, the blades were exposed.
Yeah.
They were exposed, so that you had flying blades, right? You don't want to put a flying blade lamp in, in a lamp next to your face. You don't want that. This is safe, so the lamps, you're not worried about the dog running by, the kids running by, nothing like that. And again, if you're just joining us, you can use the light switch on your wall like you always have.
Yep.
You get a remote control. We give you all the bells and whistles. We're Bell and Howell. Even give you the batteries for the remote control. 2 AAA batteries come right included in your box. This is how easy it is. You have nothing to assemble. You open the box. It's already like this. You're not doing anything to this. You go to your light socket. You go, okay, I trust Chad. I'm not even going to read the instructions. I'm just going to screw it in. You're gonna flip that light switch, it comes right back on, and then you're good to go.
I've got a question from the chat.
Oh gosh.
Jane said, is it too heavy for an older light fixture?
No, not at all. Super lightweight. I think the whole thing is about 1.2 pounds.
Oh, mine says 0.7 pounds.
Oh, this is probably with the extender.
Oh, with the extender then, yep.
So like, so points less than a pound if you're just talking about the fan. This adds another like 0.3 or 0.4 pounds.
There we go, that's where it is.
And so this is the extender. So
but if you don't need the extender and it's just going into a light fixture, you're totally okay.
This is no heavier than any regular LED bulb.
Yes.
Yeah, no, not at all. Super lightweight. What else we got?
That was the only other question.
Wow. Oh. Okay, good.
Judy actually bought 2 of these, and she says hers are being delivered tomorrow, so I'm super excited for her to tell us how she loves this.
Well, think about your bathroom. I mean, whether you're feeling that, whether you want to like be in the breeze or not, just having it in that same room, getting the moisture, getting the circulation going is going to be very beneficial, okay? And fans cool the air off around you. You don't have to be in the breeze. You could be in another room. It's still benefiting your home.
When I tell you, the first time me and Chad ever did, a socket fan like this, I was thinking, why don't I have, I would really love more fans in my house, and I really started going, oh no, that's why. They're expensive. I don't want to call anybody. To be honest, the first time me and Chad ever did this, I go, what really is entailed in trying to get a fan into one of the rooms? And he's like, electrician, wiring, it has to have special things in order for it to be fan compatible. And I was like, oh no, there we go. That's exactly why we don't do that. That's exactly why we don't have one in the shed.
But the viewer brings up a good point though. Sorry to interrupt, Rebecca Wood told me she tried to install one. She didn't have the beam. She didn't have the support.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Light, fan, independent. 3 modes for each: light, high, low, medium, fan, high, low, medium. I mean, this is not being skimped anywhere.
Right.
The recessed lighting, that would go in both my bathroom and my kitchen because we have only recessed lighting.
Yep, and we give you the extender
And then
included.
you give you the extender to do it.
You don't have to use it, but we give it to you, just in case.
So that way, if you have can lights, like what I have in my kitchen, you could put 3 ceiling fans in your kitchen. Think about that next time you're sweating, you're having a hot flash while you're making some, food. You're like, I could be having 3 fans in here.
Hey, will you have me back on sometime? Can you guys write to Tina? Tell her to have me back on?
Don't go read the chat, because then they're just gonna,
Bye.
your head's gonna be all
Bye,
big.
everybody.
We love Chad. Maybe we'll see you at noon.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Probably not.
Tell Tamara I'm sorry. But look, it already happened to me twice. Okay, I know we're very, are we starting with the Spurtles? Rob, okay. 5 and 5, some of these are